is. There it is. That's Chance. He's just very excited.
Jose doesn't know how to do this because he hasn't been here for a month.
I know exactly how to do this. How dare you?
It's Bacon's show now. Bacon's the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Logan's first.
First what?
The Nerd Chat.
Is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days.
Hosted by a group of best friends.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
God dang it, I don't have pit stains. And I
Just have pit stains.
Oh, hello. Daddy Diwali here, and welcome to The Nerd Chat, a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I did not get diced with the launch of Battlefield 6. I am shocked. I'm genuinely shocked. I guess I'm not shocked. If they would have botched this, it would have been game over. I would have been done with them. So, joining me, making his grand return, he is back. We've missed him. He had like 800 emails today, but somehow he still pushed through. He is here today. Please welcome back super producer. He is so freaking excited. Jose at Chipotle Bear. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy to be here. I've definitely missed seeing you guys. I've loved listening to the show. It's actually given me more to listen to on the weekends and when we're playing Battlefield and stuff, but there's just nothing like being here live. I'm sorry that I haven't been here. I do want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Freight Conductor for filling in for me. Really appreciate it, man. You've done a wonderful job. You are welcome back anytime, as is Eric and maybe once in a while, Joe.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, excited to be here. Both Chance and I have some very exciting stuff to talk about, and I got a lot to fill you in over the last couple of weeks because even though I haven't been here, lots been going on. So thanks for having me. Welcome back.
And I can't believe he's saying this either. Based Greg Miller coming from @XBacon Gaming. Please explain yourself, Bacon.
Well, gentlemen, if you didn't know, fans of the chat, Greg Miller has since left the console community and completely endorsed the PC community because the ease and functionality of Steam and the Steam platform and the seamless integration of all your games in one place with the Xbox app is just too much for the man to take. And he has been the biggest hater of PC gamers for the longest time. So we'll welcome you in because we're a welcoming community over here on the PC side. Greg.
He's absolutely right.
Yeah, well, maybe I should have put that in the news, actually. Greg Miller responds to Steam. But no, I really should have because I have to say one thing, guys. And this is where I have a problem with Xbox's PC app, Bacon. The cloud saves are caca. It's not consistent. It doesn't work properly like with Steam where it's seamless and I see it uploading the second I close game. We need that. Somebody clip this. Xbox PC app. We need seamless cloud saves. Just how Steam does it. I want to see uploading to cloud done after I close out of a game. I'm tired of it.
Okay.
You do a pretty good job with Xbox Play Anywhere, but this is one place where we need to see a huge improvement. And speaking of Xbox Ally, or Xbox in general, before I introduce Bubble Boy Add-on 7, we are going into news story number 1, Jose, right away.
News team, assemble!
News story number 1, live on air. Chance at Bubble Boy N7 is unboxing his ROG. Oh, and Jose too. This is incredible. We have a dual
top-down.
Whoa!
Production value.
We have a. You're not going to see this on any other podcast. We have a dual ghoul unboxing of the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X's. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like this in my life. You tell us another show that does this. Take it away, Bubble Boy.
Well, and it looks like Nerd Chat.
Oh.
And I'm sorry if the quality. Yeah, you guys are rocking.
And matching shirts on the outside. What is going on with this show?
Professional podcast.
What is going on?
Professional podcast.
I got my hoodie on here. Anyway, okay. So Jose is clearly one step behind me because I was like, "Hey, did you open the whole thing?" And he was, or any of it, and I was like, "No, I didn't." I did take the saran wrap off the outside.
I did.
So that's why Jose's
True
is
unboxing
is-
experience.
this is-
So we'll
This
go
is
at the same
content.
time.
This is great
Here we
content.
goes here. Yeah.
Let's see. All right, listen. Shh.
I will say,
Shh.
Want to hear
Let's
that?
listen.
I'm not nearby the mic.
as
we can hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it just fine.
Man, saucy.
As he takes that, this whole thing is about the size of a Series X.
The box?
Yeah, it's a pretty large box.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
makes sense.
it's pretty substantial. So, all right, here we
Big
go.
device.
I brought a knife just in case, but I think these stickers.
Bust out the
here-
knife. Come on. Let's see it. I want to see the knife. Damn it.
Man, Joe already just went ahead.
Here.
Chapo just ripped it right off.
Joe's not even playing.
Oh, another one.
Okay, I'm going full screen. I'm getting the full experience right now. On this
Wow.
42 PQ 42UQH Asus, right, Bacon?
Yeah, that's.
Oh boy, people.
Whoa.
didn't
Jose
even know
is-
he-
Oh,
That was
boy.
bacon. Thanks, bacon.
What?
So plug in, power on.
Oh, I did.
Start
that.
time.
Okay.
Why
Oh.
are we just on Jose's?
I accidentally hit the full screen and now I can't.
There we
undo
go.
it.
Got
There we
both of us.
Okay. Wait. I want you to synchronize powering up at the same time.
jeez.
Let's take it out of the box, put it
Okay.
on top, or put it by itself.
let's get a feel for those
professional. Here we
ergonomics.
go, guys. This is
There's
great.
stuff in the bottom, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, who cares? Let's get to the device. Okay.
Chance
On the
you can.
count. Okay,
I'm
I'm going to
going
go.
plastic.
Listen to me. Okay. Take the plastic off. Let's peel off the plastic.
Let's see which one boots first.
And then I'm. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. ASMR. Where are you going to find content like this? Okay, so I'm going to say 3, 2,
Oh,
1,
people.
execute.
Oh.
Execute is when you're going to power
Hold
it on.
on. Hold on. Oh,
Dude,
the
it
feel.
feels very good. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
Initial impressions, ergonomic. Let's
Oh.
hear it.
the best handheld I've ever held.
Wait. Do you guys not do this with every new device? Do you not do the thumbsticks? You know, you go clockwise at least
yeah.
10 times, and you go
Oh, yeah.
counterclockwise 10 ways.
what I'm doing right
break
now.
them in. Then you do the
Oh,
cross circle,
smell
square,
test.
triangle, cross circle, square,
Oh,
triangle,
man.
cross circle, square, triangle.
And this
See this?
matte finish.
Did you guys see this DualSense? I'm back on the DualSense. You know,
No, you're
I've
not.
But you know what? Bacon's right.
I read the Discord.
I'm
Throw
tired of
that
it. I
thing.
can't keep faking it anymore.
Oh, look at that. How's
Wow.
the weight? Does it feel heavier than the
beefy,
original?
boy.
It feels heavier than the other one, but not
Yeah.
not
It feels
unreasonable.
quality heavier. And
How
man,
do
these
the grips come on? Give me
controls.
your initial grips. Come on, Jose. What does it feel like? How does it feel?
feels good. It's not rubber, which I'm glad it's not rubber.
Okay.
It's like it's not sandpaper. What's a good way to put it, Chance? It's like
on the back.
yeah.
Just a textured. I mean, you can kind of.
Is there any X, triangle, square?
Yeah, do you see
cross?
the ABXY on there like the PlayStation? Is it matching the PlayStation quality
Can you
of the
see
DualSense?
like the?
Yeah,
or
you
is
can
it
see
like
the pattern on the
Asus? Is
screen.
it say like ROG?
Yeah.
It is ROG, isn't it?
You gotta love
It
the
is.
vent.
It is, you guys. It says ROG. Does it have Xbox on there too, I think, Jose?
Yeah, it says ROG Xbox, ROG
Nice,
Xbox over
nice.
and over.
All right,
Yeah.
nice.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go
Excellent.
buy one of these.
I know, I'm tempted to. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. After
Might trade
seeing,
my
after
stomach
seeing the
away.
I tell you what.
performance, it's incredible.
Quality.
All right,
Quality.
wait. All right, let's power it up on
do we-
three.
hang
Okay,
on,
remember.
Were we supposed to plug it in first, Chance?
Nope.
I did.
Wait, listen, Chance. We're doing it at the same time.
Okay.
Jose, get your camera back on.
Yeah, get your view.
It says to plug it in first. Like that's on the instructions.
Nope. Battery's
Who
already
reads
charged.
instructions? We're men.
Get ready, Jose. Let's get the camera. We're gonna say 3, 2, 1.
All right, hang on. Let me switch
execute.
the camera. I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay. All right. Ready?
All right,
One.
ready?
Chance, tell me when you're ready.
Chance, get ready. Get your fingers ready. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
And it's gonna be welcome to Windows.
I hope that we have to plug this in, and you're like, "This is why we read directions, friends."
For sure.
God
sure you
dang
gotta
it.
plug it in.
I'm sure you got USB-C coming off your PC.
All right, here we go. Let's unbox the.
All
Or
right.
adapter.
Unbox the charger.
I'm gonna.
Damn,
zoom
I'm jelly
this.
of this stuff.
Oh, look at that beast.
Wonder if- What do I can get for my Switch 2 and all its accoutrements?
You should have told me
you've
that
only had
earlier, Bacon. I would have bought your Switch 2, and now instead of buying one on my own. Wait, can I still return mine?
Or would you have bought it with
Hold
all
on,
its
I might be able to
accoutrements?
return mine, Bacon. I might be able to return it. Yeah, no, actually, I just
Kev says the battery definitely isn't charged. Yep, there we go, Kevin. Thanks, man.
Okay.
God damn it.
That was so
I'm sorry.
anticlimactic. I thought we had something here.
D-brand. All right, let's. The battery definitely isn't charged. Does anyone smell it yet? Oh, good point.
I did
Diego
smell
says,
it.
What's the smell?
I did smell. Smells great.
Yeah, smells.
Does
like
anybody smell?
quality.
I can go back to my other camera. Does anybody smell their other ally? I used to smell it all the time. I don't think I'm supposed to do that, but I did because it just YOLO.
I've never smelled.
All right,
vanilla.
Chance,
All
are
right.
you plugged in and ready?
I'm plugged in and ready.
Okay, hold on.
Nope, I see the white light. He's got to find the power.
While
brick.
these guys are setting this up, we got a comment last week from Luke Lore at Xbox Expansion Pass said, "My comment was sarcastic. Dan was complaining about games being reskins and mocking people that are excited for them. I was pointing out how silly that is. I am very excited for remasters and remakes." All right, Luke. Whatever.
Boomer.
Fine. Jose, you ready?
I am ready now. I'm sorry.
All right,
Okay,
ready?
here we go.
Mission Impossible style. 3, 2, 1, execute.
Oh.
Jose's was first to boot.
And Windows login
Ooh,
credentials.
Xbox, Asus, ROG Cross Xbox.
Man.
Somebody timing the startup initial boot right now.
Yeah, this is gonna take.
Probably
We're
we're at
recording.
like
I don't
8
have to time
seconds,
it.
yeah.
That's
It's like
how
the
it
first time
works.
I turn on my PC ever.
So we're gonna be here for like 10 minutes. Great content for the show.
Does it taste? Kevin wants to know what does it taste like, and Logan said, "I heard bacon huffs micro SD cards."
That is true.
Does
Yeah.
it taste like
Okay,
a
we're
Switch
looking at
cartridge?
20 seconds, 25 seconds here. Now we're seeing the Windows boot up.
Says just a moment.
This is a
And
long SSD boot up, Bacon. I'm already
now
disappointed.
it's gotta train the memory and learn everything that's going
Man,
on.
I tell you what, though,
Live stream typing in
Live
your
stream
login
typing
and
your
password.
passwords. Absolutely. Gonna do that.
duh.
Okay, this
That
is taking
feels
way too
good.
long. I'm ready to move on. All right,
The
well, those are
audio
booting
is
up.
good.
This is incredible. Where else, you guys, are you going to see a live Ghoul Duel unboxings during the spooky season of the Xbox
$2,000
Ally
that
X?
We bought this for you guys, for the fans.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, sure. We can go with that. No, it's been, dude, I'll tell you what. So I was really excited. My original email yesterday said I was going to get it on Friday. And I was like,
Ooh,
oh,
scary.
like, that sucks, dude.
Talk about spooky season.
Yeah. But then this morning I got it. It's like, it's out for delivery. And my Ring camera went off when I was at work. And I was like half tempted to be like, I got to go. But I actually had some real stuff I had to get done today. So I couldn't do that. But very excited. Chance, tell us about your delivery stuff.
Yeah, it came in a box that was 7 times too big. I was a little nervous at first. I was like, did they send me an entire PC or just this Ally X?
I'm getting a little concerned at the starting time. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it
Gotta
just a
do
moment.
Windows updates.
Just a moment. So
How is it
isn't
doing
gonna be
updates?
this-
It's basically
Wait, it's not
a new
even
PC,
connected
dude.
to the internet.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Windows
see,
now.
now he's got to log
we go.
in.
It's Windows.
That took at least 1 minute to boot, you guys. I'm
Alright.
just
Okay,
pointing
and
that
then
out.
he'll log
All right,
in.
type
and
in
then
your
he'll
login
power it off
info. Type it in there for us, Chance. Let's see what your password is.
live and on
Kansas
there.
City Chiefs forever.
You got your
is what
social
I'm
in there
guessing.
too.
See, this is already, guys. I'm already right now. I'm gonna say it. Already a bad startup. Already a bad.
I was
an
told there would
initial-
be. I
This
was
is
told there would be
not
no
what
woes.
gamers want to see. Gamers
Oh
do not
my
want to
God.
see a Windows PC startup.
Oh my God!
I'm saying it. It needs to boot directly to the new
Okay,
Xbox
let him
UI.
log in, and then
Connect
he
to the
can do
Wi-Fi
that.
there. No,
What? Oh my God!
Captain Logan,
man.
back me up.
No,
Back
Captain
me up.
Logan,
It's
tell him
already
he's
a
out
bad
of his
user
damn
experience.
mind. To
on
type in your
consoles, you
Xbox
also have to
credentials.
log in for the record.
Exactly.
Like, it's not any different.
Exactly, Dan. You have to seek out the Wi-Fi, add the password, put in your freaking credentials. Don't tell me you don't.
Back me up, Logan. I know you're
No.
with me on
Oh
this.
my
What was
God,
Chance's
he's high.
password? Cheeto
Kansas
Burrito
City forever.
69?
It
Was that what it
was-
was?
Kansas
It was
City forever. Yeah.
Travis Kelsey's my boo.
All right.
Dan doesn't remember that it was a
So-
pain to set up your console, which is why they want you to do it on
Checking
your
network.
phone ahead of time. I remember
Yeah,
setting my console.
it's
It's
right.
not that bad. It's put in Wi-Fi straight to home screen.
Oh, great. Can't connect.
Logan
to
said,
this
I expect to log in and set up the Wi-Fi at the very least on consoles. Yeah, that's it. In the new interface. Not this laptop interface or
my
PC
God.
desktop.
I'm checking for
See,
updates
this
right now.
is a terrible experience. You got to actually tell the device who you are. and
Somebody
what you
in the
pay for.
chat, we're gonna move on to the next news story because we already know it's gonna take an hour to get
gonna
this
take a
set
while.
up.
Actually, Freight Conductor says 2 hours of updates coming.
Oh God, what a great experience! All right, let's move on.
I got to tell you, though, it feels pristine.
Yeah, unboxing is news story number 1. I don't use Wi-Fi. I hardwire all of my consoles. Wow,
Right? That's a
you're
smart
hardcore,
person.
Kevin. I'm on Wi-Fi and I have 0 issues. You know what? I'll run a speed test right now for you.
Don't do that. You're gonna drop your connection. Then we're gonna have to log you back in.
Not on my giga
Then
speed
you'll have
internet.
audio issues like I was having earlier.
Ooh, never mind. It is bad. We're gonna cancel that. I don't know what's going on.
Family's up doing Disney Plus right now.
Oh man.
For the record, in case anyone cares, there is nothing else in the box with the one exception of the stand, which I actually really like.
better
my other
stand.
This one is better than the skinny one, but that's it. There's no other cords. There's manuals and stuff like that, but no other treats, stickers, or any of that kind of
No
stuff.
stickers, no RLG stickers.
No.
RLG gives you stickers on everything. I get a keychain every time I buy some RLG.
It wasn't with the
Yes.
Ally either.
Let's move on to the next news story. Speaking of PC gaming with the Xbox Ally X, Prime Gaming. We got new games coming for October with your Twitch Prime Gaming subscription. Who put this in there?
I did. It's not because of anything specific. The one that caught my mind was Fallout New Vegas, and I know a lot of people have played that. But
I think Nissa said that too.
if you don't, like, that's an awesome.
What
pickup for
launcher
Prime
does it
Gaming.
work off of?
It depends. It either gives you a code
No, I
sometimes
know.
to Steam, sometimes to
So which one is it?
Epic,
And
I don't-
sometimes
I don't
GOG.
know. Yeah.
Do you know which it is, Jose?
I don't, but just for the people listening, and I got this from Xbox Era. Shout out to Jesse and John and everyone over there. Already this month in October
GOG.
on gaming, you can do. Oh, there's my daughter flushing the toilet. Thanks for
Review
that, love.
the license agreement. All right.
Dragon Strike.
Human Sentai Pad, right? We're just accepting all of it.
Chance, be quiet. Jose's reading the games. Jesus. God.
All right, Dad. Dragon Strike, Tormented Souls, XCOM 2, Vampire the Masquerade, Empty Shell, Fallout is on the 16th. So today, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, True Fear, Forsaken Souls, Hellslave, True Fear, Lost and Found Agency, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition.
On the
That's
23rd.
cool. And then Werewolf Apocalypse and Halloween Stories. So just like, again, free games and some awesome stuff for spooky
This
season.
is so many games. I don't.
Costs you nothing too.
Yeah.
Well,
if
it
you
costs
have
you your
Prime. If
Amazon
you have
Prime
Prime.
Right.
membership.
But who's not a Prime member, honestly? Right?
Somebody I know.
It's just
probably
like you
isn't. I'd be shocked.
jabronis who pay for Spotify when Amazon Music's there for free.
What are
Great
the free
quote.
Epic games, Nissa? Tell us in the chat, Nissa, if you know what they are, because I've stopped. I
Right
always
now,
forget.
Amnesia the Bunker's one of them. It's a great game.
I'm good. Too many games. Captain Logan said Gen Alpha Bacon. Okay.
Bacon.
So
Why am I
that's
Gen
the
Alpha?
first news story. Let's move on to news story number 2 or number 3,
That was
actually,
a short
quickly.
news story.
Yeah, that was just a little announcement. Guys, I'm actually really interested to get into the questions. Those will be our news topics. News story number 3. Of course, we're also a food podcast. McDonald's Japan is selling Street Fighter themed burgers.
Oh, hell yes.
Jose,
Sorry.
take it away.
There's not necessarily a whole lot here, to be fair, because this is only in Japan. And I'll be honest with you.
I think you buried the lead there, Dan.
Well, here's the thing. I had another story above this that Dan deleted that was actually like
We're
a
gonna
long story.
get to that though,
Okay.
About what we've been playing.
So, but there's just not a lot of
Okay,
news
so
this
I'm
week
going to
other
interrupt
than
right
Alex.
now, you guys. I know I always interrupt. Thanks, Luke, but I'm interrupting for a reason right now. You guys, this is why from now on we're going to change how we run this show. I expect every one of you to bring one topic to discuss
I
per
almost
week.
always do.
Listen to me. Let me finish. Just like the Iron Lords do it. From now on, you
Okay,
need to
but is
bring
everybody
one
gonna
topic,
make-
and if you don't bring it, then we just won't have a topic.
Okay, but
Because I'm not going to contribute every week.
is everybody going to make a short then every week for me?
Oh shit. There you go, Chance. Log into your.
Fine. Jose is
we gonna be a
excluded
minute.
from bringing one story.
I'm gonna
mean,
bring
the
my
rest
topic.
of you need to
half
bring
the time
them.
I had stories. It's
I got
like,
a
who added
topic
this
real quick.
bullshit?
I got a topic.
Look at Diego. Our fans have spoken. The worst news week ever.
The PlayStation.
not our
The
fault.
PlayStation's dog shit.
Ooh.
Diego, the
Oh,
dual
wow.
unboxing of Xbox LAXs wasn't good enough for you?
Yeah, Diego. Hold on. Let me go to VGC real quick.
I had
Dan
a
with the Iron
dedicated
Fist. You got that right, Logan.
gaming device.
All
here.
right, I knew it was going to be a poor week of news stories. I don't want to talk, and you know what, you guys? I don't want to talk about what everyone else is talking about. The same stories like, oh, this Halo guy leaving, or oh,
Battlefield 6 has become the
Battlefield
biggest
selling
launch
millions,
in
or
series history. 7 million. in
what's
3
going
days.
on with the LAX's pricing and reviews? No, we've
7
got
million.
we have
3 days.
it's a
big
different
news.
time. Whatever, we're gonna get to that later.
Okay.
Why don't the other three just eat? Dan, I don't. What do you mean, eat me, Kevin? De Niro says ball cross pit is dope. Deja Vu said, don't worry, the boot process will take up the whole show.
Yeah, I'm
Here's one.
Yeah, the Ninja
Shifting.
Gaiden guy dying. Sorry,
I got
it's
one here.
sad.
Hold on.
I don't. No, we're moving on. We're
Hold
moving
on.
in.
Ghost
no,
of Yotai had the biggest
no,
first party
it's
launch
Ghost
in
of
Europe.
Yotei.
Hold on. The biggest launching since Spider-Man 2. What have they launched since Spider-Man 2? So good job, Yotai.
Astrobot Game of the Year. Let's go, Jose. I don't even remember news number 3. Street
on.
Fighter burgers.
Sorry. So just I actually thought that story was cool, and a bummer that we don't get cool stuff like this in the US.
I agree.
30 seconds. There's 3 burgers. There's a Ryu burger, which is a Ryu burger, burnt garlic mayonnaise egg teriyaki burger.
That actually sounds delicious.
I actually would try that. A Chun-Li burger is the Yurinchi fried chicken mayonnaise burger.
Ooh.
Sounds fantastic. And
love
Ken's
that
burger is just a straightforward triple cheeseburger, which I just think is hilarious that Ken just got. He's like a side thought for them. Again, I wish they would do stuff like that here in the US. Like I would literally go to McDonald's just to try one of these burgers if they came here. And I feel like in the 90s, I could be wrong, there was a period where they brought international items from across the world to the US. You know what I'm saying? So you could like try stuff from like Switzerland or stuff from Germany or stuff from Asia.
I want Canada's menu. Eric
Yeah,
is
the one
sending
that
us
Eric
crazy
submitted
stuff
was
all the
crazy.
time.
But anyway, it just is silly. Nothing crazy, but trying to find different news, like
Yeah.
Dan said.
Shout out to
Right?
Chun-Li being one of my earliest crushes.
I'm with you, Jose. I'm sick of us getting. We don't even get cool stuff like this. Actually, like what was the
don't?
coolest thing we got was like that
The
Black
Wednesday
Whopper.
stuff, the black Whopper
exactly.
for Darth Vader, right? That's
need
just
more.
food coloring is all it is. Nothing. There's no flavor difference.
Yeah. Let's move on, Jose, to Nerd Chat shout out. Guys, he's back. I'm so happy Jose found this. Big Box 1431 writes in, Dear Nerd Chat.
Can anybody hear
It's-
me?
Yes.
Dear Nerd Chat, it is me, Big Box. I am writing to you from the distant future. It is January 2026, and Arc Raiders has become the most successful new IP since Fortnite. It won Game of the Year and is selling faster than Helldivers 2. Embark Studios has assigned me as part of a task force that hunts down those who ever said, stop chasing trends. The extraction genre is already saturated. And the extraction genre is too hardcore to appeal to the masses. I am paid handsomely for this, but in truth, I would do it for free. Can members of the Nerd Chat state clearly into the mic whether or not they're participating in tomorrow's Arc Raiders server slam? And if, there needs to be a comma there, and if they believe extraction is gaming's next big thing. I'm asking for a friend. Glory to the authority, Big Box. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think of Big Box? Is anybody here taking part in 2025 future Game of the Year Arc Raiders, the extraction shooter? Who here is taking part? Raise your hand.
I will if The Steam launcher keeps jumping me over to Ubisoft Connect, and Assassin's Creed Shadow doesn't launch, and Battlefield 6 doesn't launch because of EA.
Yeah, you're
Which
gonna have to go to
neither
your
of those have
settings.
happened. Neither of those have happened for either
Oh,
game yet. Just so you
Okay,
know.
I'm just saying. Wow.
So in other words, no. I love you, Big Box. I'm very sorry. I absolutely will not be doing that. Those two games are peak S tier. I'm
You're in
loving
Shadows
the
already?
hell out of both of them.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, Big Box. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Big Box. Joe from the trophy room is saying he demands an entrance and
He's
restore
yelling.
order to the pot. He's
So
yelling
angry.
and screaming.
You did that in all caps.
Sorry. Eric said, I'm playing the hell out of Arc Raiders. There's one for you, Big Box. No, Big Box, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we're going to be on Battlefield 6 this weekend. I don't have any intention to playing Arc Raiders beta. Jose, go ahead.
I will add, I actually, for the record, I did really have a good time playing with Bacon on Arc Raiders. It was fun. Like, it's a cool game. I have nothing against it. And I probably will pick it up when it comes out. But it's not because I don't think it's a bad game. I don't inherently disagree with anything because Big Box said it could actually be a really great game. Like, I fully recognize that. It just wasn't, I just have not had enough time to play Battlefield, and that's what I want to play with my friends. Like, super honest, like I've been doing a lot of work this week, and I saw like Dan and Bacon playing with Ains last night, and I was like really jealous, and I just want to play Battlefield with my friends, man. So I am not, but not because I'm against it or I think it's gonna fail. It's just I'm gonna play what I want to play right now. But I'll probably jump it at some point for sure.
Bacon, any interest in Arc Raiders?
You know, I already have 36 hours in Battlefield in less than a week, so probably not. Battlefield is taking my life. It has taken my soul. I'm a freakazoid, and I also have Shadows I'm playing. So, again, nothing against Arc Raiders. I did enjoy it. I just don't. Is it free to play, or is it going to cost us money?
The game is going to
Yeah.
cost money. The server
Okay.
slam obviously is free.
Right. I think it's going to have trouble with me because I've already spent enough money, and I have 2 competent shooters in
Yes,
the next
Joe, we are.
in the next month, right? Because Call of Duty's coming too, and I actually quite enjoyed the
Yes, Joe.
the beta in Call of Duty. So, Big Box, I wish you luck.
Good luck, Big Box.
But I'm not going to.
We're excited for him, right?
Yeah,
We're
I'm not
excited
going to.
for
I'm
him.
not going to crap on the game.
Yeah.
It's just, I got something that's just takes my life, and it's Battlefield every time, except for 2042. That was the worst game ever made.
Sorry, Big Box. We're excited for you. I hope it does well. I hope your predictions. Eric is a big fan of this. He wants to see it succeed as well, and I'm hoping it does well too. But I'm into
don't
Battlefield.
confuse my comments with me saying I don't want it to succeed. It just won't succeed to me. I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah.
I hope it does great. Of course, I want it to do great.
Do we have a soundbite, Bubble Boy? We're gonna get into Nerd Chat Discord questions. Can you give me something for that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
Perfect. All right,
That's very
Wait, hang on, Dan. Before you do that, this is a great question from
Yeah.
Cygnus.
I know. No, that's what I was gonna get to. Jose.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Well, I can't read your mind, man. Sorry.
We're on
ahead.
episode 233, by the way, folks.
Cygnus in the chat said, "Is it fair to compare the fidelity and performance of the ROG Ally X versus the OG PS5?" Bacon, you and I both know.
Yeah, no.
No.
Well, the amount of trickery they do with the rendering on the PS5, but again, the fidelity playing on such a small screen, needing less pixels to make it look good, it's so hard to make a direct comparison. So probably not. I'd say the PlayStation is better, but for convenience wise, it can't
Clearly
be
it
touched.
is more powerful. Yes.
Right. Yeah,
I think it's more
convenience-
fair.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's more fair to compare to maybe like a PS
You think a PS4, maybe
Pro
like
or
base
a
model?
Series
Well,
X?
also or a Series S.
Series S, yeah, Series S.
I think
it has
would
more
probably-
flops, right?
Flopflation. I think it would definitely compete better with the Series S.
No, I'm not, Joe. Go
And
check out my stats.
it's hard to say, oh, something that costs twice as much doesn't compare, but it's
Well, and it's about the use case.
Right.
If the only things we were comparing were fidelity and performance, and it's a great question. I'm glad you asked it. I'm not saying the question was bad, but if that's all we're comparing, no. But there's so much more that we're comparing.
Can you walk around with your PS5 and play it?
I mean, you can
Not
with
the
your
Portal.
No, but
natively.
So, I mean, even most handhelds are not comfortable. This so far, I feel like is going to be more comfortable and better ergonomically than any DualSense, any DualShock, any dual crap that is out there. It just feels so great in my hands. Still at downloading 99%, step 1 of 3. Been stuck there for
97% for me. Nice job.
Been at 99 for quite a while now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. But making those comparisons is it's apples and oranges. I don't see how you can make those comparisons at all.
No,
I mean, good.
Yeah, I think if you're someone brand new and like looking to spend money to get into consoles, I would say probably neither of those are where you ought to start. But
what about intro into PC gaming?
And at $1,000 price,
$1,000.
I mean, this could be your home desktop. You can play this on a monitor. You can play it on the go. It's going to give you pretty dang good performance.
Yeah. And Dirk Mikowski nailed it when he said more ecosystems to play games. Yes. That is not all that matters to me, but that is a huge part now for me, and it absolutely does that. So.
Yeah, it absolutely. That's a great point. It gets him into more ecosystems to play games?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm excited. They're. What do you guys think of the reviews? Go ahead, Jose. Is it? I feel like some are like really high in it. Like IGN was really high in it, and then I saw Dave two. What's his? You know that Dave 2D. Dave 2D was like, it's got the Xbox problem and how much how expensive it is. He's like, it's not a good entryway. I don't know. Is it a good entry? It's a good intro into other ecosystems, but I think a good PC gaming entryway would probably be a Steam Deck.
Yeah, I agree. What I was going to say to both Cygnus and to Dirk, shout out, great to see you both here. Thank you for being here. Is that we'll come back probably next episode and be able to give you more of a hands-on impression for games that we play, because like full stop, I'm not going to be testing Cyberpunk on this at like the highest res I can push it. I'll try Battlefield on there because I'm curious. I want to play Hollow Knight on there because I've been holding out to play this on there. Like I really am curious about the use case thing, but what I will say is I did have the original Ally and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then I felt like I wasn't using it, and so I sold it partially to help fund this. And I'll tell you, once I sold it, I really missed it. Like I significantly was like, damn, I wish I had this right now for these use cases. And so I'm actually really happy to have this back. And I don't mean just like outside of my house, but I mean legitimately like when my family is watching TV and stuff and I want to be there physically. I don't want to be in another room playing games, but we're watching a movie that I've either seen 20 times or I don't care about. And so having this as an option to be like, oh, I can knock out a run on Returnal, or I can knock out, a level, or I can just grind if I a little bit in a game. That's really appealing to me. And the biggest thing straight up that I cared about is battery life. That is the number one thing I care about. I don't really care that much about performance and screen. I want to be able to play this for like a session gaming. So I'm excited to know more about that as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm excited to see what you guys report.
I'm positive it'll do better than our OG Ally.
Well, yeah, it will. The ROG Ally X did significantly better, so I'm really excited to see.
Well, with Linus's review, he was like, fantastic hardware, fantastic everything, but it's not an Xbox. He went the path of it won't play your native Xbox
console games.
Right, which I'm sure through an emulator it will. But with Play Anywhere and the Xbox titles have the PC app, and I get that your Borderlands 1 and your everything else that's stuck on your Xbox console library. I get that. You can stream most of those through cloud streaming on Xbox, right? I got a ton of my console games I can stream on my PC. So I think the reviews in general have been pretty good based on the fact that it is more power and it's an expensive piece of equipment. And for a niche product like that's the sticking point. Something like me looking at my $450 Switch 2, I'm like, I could justify that. And I'm going to get an Xbox Ally. It's just going to happen. I already know it.
You should.
But is it an entry? Is it an entry point, like Dan said? I don't think so. And I'm telling you, as I hold it and I love it, it's not a good entry point.
What about the $600 one?
That's comparable.
But I don't have a way to
test that.
OLED.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're going to drop this, and again, I'm in a very unique position to do this, so is Chance, right? But if you're going to buy this, and you're really interested in getting into gaming, and like Dirk said, you want the most access to the system, buy a PC. Like, go buy
a
a
gaming
$1,000 desktop. I would say desktop. You get the more bang for your buck in terms of graphic. But if you're trying to be mobile, laptop's not a bad option either. Just to get into the ecosystem, right? Into getting cheap games off of Steam, getting to benefit from your Play Anywhere games. I saw the thing that isn't it like MK1 and a couple other games are coming to Play Anywhere in the next like couple weeks. Like that again, that library is consistently growing.
Right. Yeah. And would I rather someone take the $1,000 they would spend on that, add a few extra hundred that they would have spent on a console, and then getting a $1,500 PC that's going to last them for 6 or 7 years? Absolutely. I would rather someone do that than do both steps of seeing if they like PC gaming, which is a weird statement to me. Gaming is gaming. PC gaming isn't some anomaly and you're on Venus and someone else is on Pluto. Gaming is gaming. It's just how you access the games and start the games, right? To click. Should I use Uranus there? That would have worked better.
Yeah, but also like you and I hear you. However, I have to play devil's advocate there because it really, as someone who grew up, all I did was console gaming. It isn't as easy. It just isn't.
It's not.
And it's not a deterrent for me. I'm not arguing so far on the other side of what you're saying that it is a reason to stay away from PCs, but it really isn't as easy as just plug and play and go. It's just not.
Well, Steam Deck is.
It's
Dirk
not.
said, yeah, it is. It's pretty dang good. The Steam OS and Steam Deck is a pretty compelling package, I have to say.
Right.
Dirk
if you
said,
literally only want gaming, the Steam Deck would be the correct way to go. But if you want something that's going to do a little bit of everything, I guarantee you one of these guys will go on vacation and they can run the podcast from their Xbox Ally X.
Yes, you can do more. It's a computer. Dirk said, unfortunately, in Australia, it's around $1,600. But compared to other portable devices, and if you're into it, that's about, and that's what I was going to say. Dave 2D did say how, or if it was Linus, I can't remember. One of them was talking about it in the reviews about the price. But when you look at it compared to the Lenovo Legion Go 2 and the MSI Claw, it's less than, and it gives you a very, don't get me wrong, I think the Xbox Ally X is appropriately priced for what it gives you. But is it a price that's going to get people into PC gaming? No, this is a hardcore device for Chance, for Jose, for Bubble, for Bacon.
To your point, Dan, if you
I would go for the Steam Deck. If you want
let's say you were a child gamer, right? And because of life and whatever, you kind of dropped off. You get your first career and you're like hanging out at
Hold on, Jose. Joe keeps saying, I literally posted a link to my stats in the chat, Joe. You can see my stats. They're not hidden. You can also just go onto Battlefield and look at my profile. It's all there. I hide nothing. Go look at my trophies, everyone. I am Daddy D Wally on PSN profiles, Daddy D Wally on Steam achievements, Daddy D Wally on Xbox on True Achievements. Go check that out. I've got nothing to hide. I'm a true gamer. Go look at, I game. I beat games. I challenge anyone out there to say I'm not a real freaking gamer and go look at my stats.
So drop that link again.
Insubordinate.
Oh, God.
And Shirley.
Jose, literally, just go back in the chat, Joe.
I got you. I'll get a second. No, I was going to say, but which you're right, Dan, that no, even someone who's into gaming, quote unquote, this is not a compulsion buy, right? No one's going to walk into Best Buy and be like, you know what?
There are some people.
Dude, the odds of that are very unlikely. It's much more likely that someone is buying because they know it's there, or they're watching reviews, or they're doing research, or they know someone that has one. You're right. This is a hardcore device, but it's still, I think the most compelling thing is it's a step into a new era. And I understand that I'm paying a premium to get into that era early, but I think that there's a lot of promise here long term, right? I think about when I was a kid and I had my first one was the SNES and then eventually the 64, and I loved those things. But I think about how much I really played that compared to things like my Game Boy and my Game Gear. And like, if I had really had the opportunity to play a full library and not have to rely on cartridges and stuff, it's a huge change to the system. And in 10 years from now, what is this going to change about gaming? A lot, I think. I think this is the precipice of a lot of stuff that we're just seeing the early pieces of.
I think too, one of the things that gets underappreciated, I guess that's hard to say, but by the people I think that had the opportunity to review it is its AI capabilities that will just make it continue to future proof itself, is from what I can understand. And I think some of that you can already see when like if you have boss battles that you win and they go back and record them for you, stuff like that that the other ally definitely was not going to do.
Let's keep on going with questions from. By the way, Jose, where can people write in questions to the show that we forget about?
Do we check the email? Because I thought we used to. So we
No,
used to say
the email's dead. No.
No, if you legitimately want to write in, you can join our Nerd Chat Discord. It's open to anyone. We will happily invite anyone that wants to join us. J Ram last week, it was great to see him join. Ains joined our server this week so we could play Battlefield. I think most of the people in the chat are already there, but Magnus, if you guys want to, or Cygnus, and Dirk, if you want, hit one of us up. We'll happily invite you. You can also DM us and anything, or you can always comment on any of our videos or shorts. We're typically checking those week to week if you want to ask a question or offer thoughts. But we've had a lot that we've got to catch up on from the last coming weeks, so we're excited to do that now.
Jose, by the way, I just want to point out, Joe is always talking about how he plays objectives, right, in Battlefield 6.
PTFO.
If you go look at his stats, he's like, "Oh, look at my KD. It's 175. I'm killing it. I'm doing everything for my team." Go look at objective time percentage. I want everyone to go look at that percentage for all of your stats. True elite gamers are like me and Ains, 26%. We are on the objective. What do you think Joe is?
18.
22%.
Ooh, fake gamer.
He's not going for the objective, you guys. He's out there
Slightly less
sniping and camping and just going for kills. PTFO, Joe.
Does reviving count as PTFOing?
PTFO. It does list your revives actually as one of the major stats in your profile, but I'm not seeing it right here.
Spend a lot of time doing
So
that.
20, a quarter of the time when I'm on Battlefield, I'm hitting the objective. Joe, barely even a fifth of the time. Let that sink in. Who's the real teammate? Me and Ains. Ains actually sent me a DM, and I'm going to read it. He sent me a private DM concerning the performance of you Battlefield frauds out there. And Ains probably doesn't want me to read this, but I'm going to anyway. You'll get a laugh out of this. For shits and giggles, I looked up my BF stats and noticed they had an objective time listed. So I looked at us, and we're near identical with Jose. Jose is at 26.8. I'm at 26.4. And I'm at 26.3. Meanwhile, Eric is 21. Bacon, 25. Surprisingly, I'm shocked by that, Bacon. Good job, Bacon. Bomber, 19%. Bert, 18. Joe, 22. We got to get you, me, and Jose together in a squad because we PTFO.
I do. That's all.
Hey, Ains, I got problems. Why am I completely excluded, you J-hole?
Eric, what's up with your pathetic objective percentage? Eric.
25%?
I was not in there.
Jeez.
Also, then what Daniel didn't say was the next text was, "Oops, sorry, that was for your sister."
Whoa.
What?
I think he saw Sarah on your socials.
Making a joke.
Sarah.
That he was giving you a compliment, but it actually wasn't for you. It was a stretch.
What does my sister have to do with this?
Jesus Christ. It was a bad joke.
I'm confused. Moving on to the Nerd Chat Discord question. Speaking of Eric's, I'm all about the kills, Eric. I don't PTFO. Eric asks, is this somehow the best and yet worst year in Xbox history?
No.
How could it be the worst?
Dude, Don Matrick era's got to be up there with the worst years.
Again, think about it. Is this somehow simultaneously the best and worst year for Xbox history? Eric, I get what you're saying. It's been a terrible year with the price hikes, the Game Pass news, the closing of studios. But then at the same time, we forget that Game Pass gave us Expedition 33, Doom: The Dark Ages, Oblivion Remastered, South of Midnight. What else am I forgetting? Avowed. Holy crap, I forgot about Avowed. We're getting, what else are we? We just got Indiana Jones DLC. We're getting Outer Worlds 2, Keeper, Ninja. We got Ninja Gaiden Black earlier this year. Ninja Gaiden 4, Call of Duty. Games-wise, Eric, one of the best years of Xbox gaming ever. Everything else, I'm right there with you, Eric. It's been this is the year Xbox lost my Game Pass sub. even though I stacked it for 2 years and I've been a part of the problem. But I did cancel it. It's crazy. Bacon, what do you think about this? Eric's question.
For someone who doesn't care about hardware, Xbox hardware, I still think this is one of the best years of gaming in general. I'm not one of those dudes that has to have dooms and glooms over some hardware or Target lessening their stock. I don't buy physical games. Only physical thing I buy is controllers. So for me, it's been a fantastic year, but I could see how people who are sad about consoles could be sad about consoles. And then they're going to drop this hybrid thing, and it's going to completely change.
Oh yeah, I forgot Xbox Ally X launched this year.
Right, so.
Jose, you said no. Why is that? Why did you say no?
For the worst year ever? Because I'm an optimist. I mean, look, man,
The worst year, you're right. The worst. Okay, but that's not what he's asking. The worst year is clearly 2013 Xbox One launch, end of Xbox. It's
This is
not
how
even
you
close.
share a game.
I mean,
But
so
worst, best year at the same time? I think he has a case. 2025 is that year.
So let me here's why I could rephrase the question, and any of you can answer this. Give me your top 2 reasons why this is the worst year. I'm going to guess one of them is the price hike of Game Pass, but
The death
if
of
that's not true,
consoles. The death of Xbox consoles.
okay. Okay, that's good. Anybody else have a reason why that's their number 1 reason?
And the Xbox game console and Game Pass increases.
Chance or
Both
Bacon, you
combined
want to
as
add to
one.
that?
No.
Here's the difference for that. I've been on a PC game platform for over a year now, right? So like while it's not that I want the console to die or that I don't care about the console, that's just not where I've played the game. My daughters still play on my Xbox Series X or Series S over there. And so it's not like I want that to happen, but it really hasn't affected me from that standpoint. And the fact that they're going further into PC has been a benefit to me. The other piece of it is, I know it wasn't on the shows the last couple of weeks, but the conversation came up about like, how much is the value of Game Pass to you? I easily spend $360 a game or a year on games, like easily do that. And so to me, that's still value. Like it sucks that I'm getting less value. I liked a lot more when I was paying $20 a month as opposed to $30. But at the end of the day, I'm still very much saving money on the amount of games I play. And because I'm in a very unique position because of being a dad where I'm trying to get my daughters into gaming, I really love that I have the option to go to Game Pass and be like, here, look at these 400 games. Do any of them look interesting to you? And they're like, ooh, let's download that. They were just playing Donut County. They were just playing Little Big City. They were just playing, I literally just got a notification that they got an achievement for me on one of the games they're playing right now. So I still see a lot of value. And so when you ask the question of like, why is this not the worst year? Both of those top 2 reasons haven't affected me in that way. So, I it's not that I don't believe people. It's not that I don't hear what they're saying. And I do feel bad if you're a console only gamer. When I was only console Xbox, I would have been real pissed about a lot of the stuff. I get it. I'm just saying for me, it just hasn't been the worst year. The trajectory is just changing.
Yeah. Chance, what do you think about this? Before I throw it over to you though, Eric did clarify it's not necessarily about the hardware. It's about the game cancellations, the studio closures. And Dirk said price and console sales are negative, but damn, the games are fire.
It's hard to say I don't care because I do care about cancellations. I think anytime a game gets canceled, that can be sad. However, I've had a blast. I've had such a good
there's
time
been,
playing
dude, I forget
so
Oblivion.
many good games. Oblivion,
Shadow
South of
dropped.
Midnight, Expedition 33. Like it's just been great. So
So you would say it's not the best worst year. You think it's just a solid year and with some inconvenient and sad cuts or price
I mean, Dan, here's what I would also say though, to be fair, and I'm saying this as an
with you, Eric.
Xbox fan, is I want Xbox to do well. And I've heard a lot of rhetoric on other shows.
Xbox dead.
That they're like, you know what? We had such a great trajectory,
It's
and
over.
it feels like they step on rakes. And McCaffrey says that a lot, right? But a lot of shows echo that same sentiment. That does suck, dude. Like, I just wish it was a solid, like, banger games, banger.
Exactly.
hardware,
That's the
good
problem, Jose.
pricing, right?
2025, we should be talking about the amazing games that launched, the launch of the Xbox Ally X, and the incredible value that Game Pass provided for us this year, but we're not. That's not what the general population of gamers are talking about. It's that Xbox just continues to make mistake after mistake, and I feel like the general sentiment for Xbox is at its lowest since the Xbox One launch. and that's
Dang.
a problem.
Not to change subjects, my objective time really is almost 27%. Good job for me. And 700 revives. I'm great over here as your medic. You call me up if you need assistance.
How many revives do I have? Can you look that up for me, Jose? Let's get in a little more from the chat here. Captain Logan did say Xbox is stepping on more rakes now, or when they couldn't launch a game at 60 FPS. It's worse now, Logan. But Logan also did say Xbox has released more first-party games than the competition combined. Yeah, they're killing it. Nobody in their right mind can deny the output of Xbox first-party games this year, I meant. Diego said every gen since the 360 has been a catastrophe. The 360 Red Ring, Xbox One launch debacle is putting it nicely. Xbox Series Gen, well, here we are talking about its death. And Nissa said it's because of the Xbox tax.
Xbox tax.
It's true. And Diego said Xbox has a final destination, death after it. Yeah. And Nessa said the gaming industry rightly calls them out, but when PlayStation and Nintendo do the same thing, no, it's true. People forget quickly. Everyone's forgotten about Concord. Everyone's forgotten that PlayStation, like
They
Bacon
should
said,
forget about Concord.
that
No, Bacon didn't
PlayStation
forget
has
about
only
Concord.
released like 2 first-party games in the past 2 years. Nobody cares.
I haven't forgot about Concord.
Neither have I. All right, let's move on with the next question. N. Johnson in the Discord. Again, we missed these. Some of these were for last week. With the site crashing to cancel Xbox subscriptions, do you think the metrics of success have changed? 1H1D followed up with, will Xbox change the prices after all of the backlash? Jose, we didn't really hear your thoughts. Well, you did say you still find value on, but what do you think about Johnson's question here, that have the metrics of success for Game Pass changed, and do you think Xbox will actually do anything about it?
So here's my gut is that they won't do anything about it. My gut is that they made this change and they're going to stick with it for at least a little bit of time, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, something like that. Because just like statistically, you have to give that amount of time for things to really take place. Because I think strategically, and whether you like this or not, I think that they did this on purpose right now because Call of Duty comes out next month, right? And so it's a little bit of that question of like, yeah, you're pissed and yeah, you're going to cancel your subscription. And then as soon as Call of Duty comes out, even with the success of Battlefield, which I think it has been very successful, I think they might see some of those people come back. And once they're back on it, people just adjust their income. So I think there's that element going for them. At the same time, I was trying to find the article and I can't right now. I feel like I read somewhere that they actually they've halted on the change for charging accounts, which like they didn't say they didn't say anything publicly. They haven't announced that they're changing, but people were saying that they should have been charged the new price and they haven't been yet. And so, maybe that is something to be said, right? Maybe that is something at least to be like, whoa, maybe this was an error. And here's the other part, and maybe this is tinfoil hat. This is just me, like I'm a crazy dude. What if they theoretically raised it to 30 and then a month later they're like, oh, you know what? We were wrong. We need to give more value. We're going to make it 25. And then realistically, they just wanted it 25 the whole time. I don't think that's likely to happen, but like that could weirdly buy goodwill, even though it's still a price rate like raise. It's just it'll be interesting to see what happens. Again, straight up and full disclosure, I didn't change my subscription. I thought about it. I logged in and I looked at the options and stuff. But again, for what I actually spend on games and again, my daughters and stuff, it just was still a no-brainer to maintain as is. And that's where I'm at.
I made a little video I still need to post of me canceling out my Game Pass subscription. I know you'll appreciate that, Bacon. Even though I've never paid full price, I've been part of the problem. I've always been paying less. Bacon, any thoughts on this one?
No, I think the metric for success is the same metric it's been for a while. It's monthly active users. That's what Microsoft wants. Monthly active users. They want 70 million PlayStation fans. They want 1 billion PC fans, and they want 30 million Xbox fans playing their games, giving the information, logging in, giving email addresses, and playtime hours. That is their metric for success. It's been the metric for success for a while. And we also know Sony now measures their metrics for success for monthly active users. Take that in, Johnson.
Nissa, you had a flagged comment here, but don't worry, I allowed it. This is your warning. Nissa said, I love my shiny glitterly one for my cozy Ally X. I saw no problem with that comment.
That was
so you're
flagged?
okay.
Why was that flagged?
And then Eric said, killing multiple studios, Perfect Dark Dead, price increases, overall sentiment is at an all-time low. You can't call it a good year, but the games are insane. Many bangers, so you can't say it's bad. Yep.
You still got to look at it through the
I'm with you,
casual
Eric.
gamer. You have to look at it through the casual gamer.
Casual
lens,
gamers are not happy with Xbox either, baby.
not the podcast watching and podcast doing crowd and the Twitter crowd. The casuals really don't give it. They care when they go and see the price of a console. I will give you that. And they're like, wow, this thing was $500, 7 months ago. Now it's $600. I get
Insane.
that. But again, exclusivity and all that stuff.
Exclusivity is dying. I
Half
agree.
these
It's not-
people did not know that Perfect Dark was even in
Oh,
production.
more than
and
that.
or
Probably
care,
like
right?
90% of people.
Right. So we sit around and complain, but so many people are probably just like, the hell's Perfect Dark? I'm playing Madden, I'm playing FIFA, I'm playing Call of Duty. So yes, we all overreact and look at it through the lens of we live and breathe and eat video games, where 95% of the gaming public does not play in our lane and does not do what we do.
Dirk said it's $1 a day. I'm still in, but my family uses it as well. Yeah, I mean,
When you think about the price increase, it's only 25 cents a day.
well, I think the value is still there this year for sure. I mean, just this month alone is insane. Joe wants us to play Battlefield 6. Yeah, sorry, Joe. We're recording a show right now, but we'll be on later. And
Yeah, man, 'cause he
then
couldn't play with us the other night.
exclusivity is dead to Xbox, said Joe. I mean, obviously, it's been dead to them for years now.
Helldivers.
Diego said Xbox is like growing up Mexican. We all get the belt, but then we get the come here, mijo. Está bien?
He's absolutely right.
You okay? No. What? Base Diego, I got the belt a lot, Diego. Let me just tell you. I want to bust that out a ticket on. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's okay. 2025. Let's move on to the next question. Nissa, I'm going to get yours last because I like yours, but we'll close with it. Eric wrote this in earlier today. Another game positive based game positive question for us. Eric asked, hypothetical for you. Let's say a Series X2 and PS6 get announced. They both drop on the same day. Both are more powerful than your current PCs, and both would cost a lot less. Sorry, Eric. Bacon clearly can't even comprehend that. Both would cost a lot less to buy than it would be to upgrade your PC to match the full power of these consoles.
Yeah.
The
And then
Xbox.
Shakira's gonna come walk through the door and hand it to you
Shakira,
and
nice
be like,
Shakira drop, bruh.
Ay, caramba, rompe.
Let's just throw some more nonsense in here.
Get
Eric.
back to Eric's question. The Xbox is a PC console hybrid, and the PS6 is more traditional. Which one are you buying? And then he also adds, even though this is a hypothetical for you guys because of how much money you spend on your PC, I don't think it's a hypothetical for the average consumer. Here's the thing, Eric. What am I buying if I'm forced to buy one of those? It's the Xbox PC console hybrid. Are you kidding me? It's going to give me PlayStation games. It's going to give me everything I want with all the different stores. It's an extension of my PC that I already own. Of course, I'm buying that one. But what do I think the more casuals will buy? I think they're going to stick with their PlayStation ecosystem, Eric, and buy a PS6.
Price? I forgot that part. Is it the same price?
I'm going to assume that they're the same price. Bubble Boy, what are you buying in this situation that Eric gave us?
It's so unrealistic.
It does it.
It's hypothetical,
It's a
Chad.
hypothetical, brother. Come on now.
The Xbox?
He hesitated. I think he was going to say the PlayStation, you guys. He's going back to trophies. We lost Bubble Boy.
I already have a lot of trophies and they're public.
Oh.
All right. Chances buying the Xbox. Jose, what about you?
I'd absolutely buy the Xbox, but again, it's not because I hate PlayStation. I think the part of this hypothetical that I would love to know from Eric, and if you're listening, you can throw a date. Give me a timeline, because I fully agree with Dan that right now the zeitgeist is still Sony. It's still people talk about PlayStation as opposed to Xbox. It's still you ask
People
the
don't
average
even
kid.
mention Xbox anymore.
You're right. But I think we're gonna run into this interesting world again, talking about this new future where once the masses have figured out if this trend continues where like you can access your Steam games on an Xbox platform as well, that does start, I think, to change the dialogue a little bit just because of the money piece, right?
If
to say
it
like
works though.
You're right. That's why the timeline is important. If Aaron's talking about like holiday 2025, in 2 months magically this happens, it's going to be PS6 that still wins, I think, overall. But if we're talking 2 or even 3 years from now, I think that the potential is there for it to be different. Not a guarantee. And again, I would choose Xbox, but that's a biased opinion, obviously. I just think it's an interesting like thought exercise. It's a good question, Eric.
I'm never going to ask this to Bacon because Bacon would rather kill himself than get rid of his Mega PC. But I'm going to tweak it a little bit, Eric. I'm going to change it. Everyone has to re-answer now. The Xbox is just a traditional Xbox, just Xbox console, not a PC hybrid. While the PlayStation is the same thing. So basically, are you going Xbox ecosystem or PlayStation ecosystem, Eric? And if it were that, where I know all of my games are coming to PlayStation as well from Xbox, I'm buying the PlayStation. Bubble Boy?
Wherever all my friends are. I'm not loyal to a brand. I'm loyal to my friends. So wherever they want to play.
Jose, what would you
What
do?
about the Chiefs?
And
That's
the
a brand.
Chiefs.
Oh, God.
Zing!
Got him. Jose,
Got him.
These nuts. What? Got him.
okay. Eric said the fact that everyone is choosing the Xbox means that Xbox is not dead. Oh, no,
Man,
it's because
he's so smart, that guy.
Bacon. Any closing thoughts on Eric's hypothetical here?
Eric's first hypothetical, I'm always going to choose the open platform as opposed to the closed platform. That's always going to be no brainer. The second, Dan's curveball to it. If I'm truly only
yes,
stuck
I
on
want to
one,
hear your answer. What are you picking, Bacon?
if I'm truly only stuck on
you
one,
can only pick
and I
one
can't-
console.
I can't choose those Sony third-person over-the-shoulder action-adventure games with stealth elements, Sad Dad Simulator games. I'm probably going to choose the PS5 because, like we already discussed, PS6, like we already discussed, the Xbox games will be coming to the PS6, and so I can get best of both worlds. But it's going to be a cold day in hell before I buy a console. Like
You heard it here first, you guys.
Cold day in hell.
Bacon said it. Xbox dead. He's going PS6 next gen. You heard it here first.
But I will
Somebody clip
find-
that.
I will find an ergonomic controller that works better than that dual shit. I'm dual.
Don't worry,
sense
guys.
edge.
I'm telling you,
Damn it,
guys.
always do
I
that.
call. Okay, Jose is
Oh.
at his. He's booted up quicker than
Okay, now I need you to power it
illiterate
down.
Bubble Boy.
Power back up.
I'm already downloading Steam. I've been
Yeah,
there.
he's ahead of me. He's ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
Steam installed.
The boys, 1 hour in, have reached the Xbox UI and are officially at a point
Well,
where they
not
can
1 hour because
download.
we did intros.
No,
did
they're at
intros, Brett.
1 hour of recording. Chance has just loaded up Steam on his Xbox Ally X. This is incredible. Where are you going to get this kind of coverage? Let's close off the last Nerd Chat Discord questions with Nissa Hauer wrote in. Have an off-the-cuff question for you. I got from my supervisor yesterday. When hearing this line, say what is the first thing you think about. A person who is a champion is ... Nissa. A person who is a champion in my eyes is dedicated, a leader, disciplined, and sacrifices everything to achieve greatness. Who wants to go next?
Mine will be driven and compassionate.
Okay.
I usually lean towards humility. Like there's a book called Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek.
This
I
is
think
not a
about that
leader.
quote
This
lot.
is a champion.
I think humility is still important in
I
champions.
think I like humility too, but that's the one word you're going to describe a champion, Jose, is humility.
No, a winner. Like by
Winning.
definition, a champion is a winner. I don't.
First thing that comes to mind when you think of a champion.
Winning.
Michael Jordan.
And
Not
Bubble
LeBron.
Boy, Bubble Boy, you're not allowed to say Patrick Mahomes.
Winning.
Winning. A champion is winning.
At all costs.
I didn't say that. I just said winning. It was one word. Winning.
All right.
She did
So
say-
there you go.
She did say one word, so
Oh, she did?
I'm gonna go driven.
She said one
Driven's
word?
good. Creative.
No, she said, "What is the first thing you think about?" That's not one word. These are the things These are the.
That's
first
a lot
things
of
I think
thinking going on in your
The
head.
first thing
Dan.
I think of a champion
Is Doris from Cool
dedication.
Runnings.
Dedication.
Okay, dedication. Look,
That would be mine.
launch a game. Let's go.
Maybe
I
discipline.
don't have any downloaded, but I'll,
Maybe I might want to change to discipline.
This one's a good one.
it looks
It's one of
great.
those, Nissa.
Okay.
Captain Logan said, "A person who is a champion has the trust of the people." Okay.
I trust Peyton Manning to win Super Bowls.
Dirk said in Australia, "Don't go calling people champ." Why not?
I didn't. That's
I
a
think
first.
it's I think it's like a knock,
Why not, champ? But
like calling somebody a bro here.
that's not a noise. This is a noise. He's probably too young to know that reference.
I don't know if Dirk likes that.
Steve Irwin.
I was gonna say,
That's one of the greatest movies ever made. Crocodile Dundee.
Nissa, can you go back and tell me what the timestamp was for that question? I'd really appreciate that, Nissa. I kind of forgot to write that down.
I'm gonna go with 4 minutes ago.
Nissa, could you please do that for me?
Well, you said we were 1 hour in and still booting up, so it was one.
Diego
105.
says you don't need to win to be a champion.
That's
Ooh,
true,
take that, my
Diego.
boy. Take that, my boy.
Yes.
Spoken like a true Broncos fan.
You don't know.
man.
Nissa,
Oh, you
just
wasted
rewind a
that
little
choice.
bit.
Hey,
you can
who's,
rewind the
news?
live stream.
Who's first place in our division, Chance? Just checking.
You and the Chargers.
That's true. Who beat your Chiefs?
Anyway, that was the
Chargers.
Nerd Chat shout out / Discord. Please make sure to write in questions for the show in our Discord. If you need a link to our Discord, ask Bacon. He's in charge of it all. I don't know how to share it out. We
pretty
really
easy.
got to make a link to that that's like public somewhere and easily accessible.
it
Can
in
we
the
put
show
that in
notes.
our
Yeah.
profiles and stuff
Easily.
like that? Dirk said, "I'll give the try at that Aussie accent a pass." LOL. Okay.
You should hear my Irish accent. It's even worse, bro.
Oh man. And Diego said, "Raiders."
My
fan."
island.
Guys, let's jump into what. Oh, and this is where we wanted to save. What have we been playing and or watching? And this is where I put this down here because we are all playing Battlefield 6. Yes, it's sold a lot, but at the same time, it's like I don't really know if these numbers really mean anything because it's about time Battlefield made a good game. And they should have been selling this or all the time for every Battlefield game, but they've had a bad few last couple of Battlefield. Let's get into it. Let's. What does everyone think of Battlefield 6? Jose, I'll go to you. What do you think of it? What are you thinking?
I've had a great time, dude. So full disclosure, I don't know it wasn't on last week, but I did have a very short 1-day fall break last week. It was on Friday. And so it was great. Like I literally took my daughters to school and I sat down here at the table and then I realized it didn't come out for like another hour and a half because it was the launch day. And so
it was a bad launch, Jose. It didn't come out like at 10. It was like a staggered
bad launch.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad launch. It was. I got ready to go by like before 8. It wasn't until 9 a.m. that like it launched here, and like realistically, it was like 9:07 is when I finally got like access to it here, Mountain Standard Time. So like it'd be 11 o'clock Eastern. But what I will say is once I got in, I literally was in the game actually playing within 10 minutes, which I thought was incredible, especially when you consider the Battlefield 2042 launch. Obviously, I've talked about it many times. Medic is where I tend to play at. So, like, I jumped in right away. And just what I was really, really thrilled about is how quickly I got into matchmaking, how there were no stutters. There weren't any crazy artifacting. The game was just fun, and it felt like Battlefield. And really quickly, it just felt like a chaos in the best way. I was really, really bummed the first day I was playing with Bacon and Deja, and we were having a great time. One point we were on this roof sniping. They were sniping, and I was reviving, and we were just like, Bacon kept throwing C4 on a tank. It was passed by, and we were just crushing this team. And then they were getting so fed up with us because every time they'd come up, we would see him, we'd knock him down. Finally, we could see this chopper like in the distance, and I was like, oh, chopper's coming near us, and I thought they were going to shoot us. Nope. They just were like suicide bombing our rooftop to try to kill all of us. It was like just I felt like a child again. Like I felt like a young kid that was just like sitting there laughing with my friends, just having a great time. Honestly, I think what I judge it by is I didn't really care that much if we won or lost games. Like I like winning. It's great. I love the XP and stuff, but I was having such a fun time playing. It's just been great. And what I think the other cool part is that this is the first game in a long time where like literally like even Joe, I know he was joking in the chat a little bit, but like it's literally every friend that we've made over the last couple years gaming, Todd and Eric and Chris and Freight and everybody's just like, I got 3, who needs 1? Great, get in here. Like Ains, everybody from Season Gaming has been super rad. Like it just has been such a fun game, dude. I have one tiny gripe. I feel like the progression's a little slow. Like I'm a level 25, I think, right now, and it's like really slowing down. Now, to be fair, it's been 1 week, so I'm also like, I mean, like they're building some time.
I don't know what the leveling is, Jose, but I think like the random unlocks, how you have to get to 20 before you can start unlocking things for specific classes. I do not like that at all. I think that's pretty lame, actually.
I don't disagree with
like
you.
Certain equipment.
But here's what I would say that I think where that might be aiming at is it may be aiming at new people to the game or people that haven't played is to say jump into all the classes. Like really take time to know whether you like recon or medic or assault or engineer before you put all your time into one area. Because I do think that like with medic, if I would have had access to everything from day one, I would have really just stuck there. And this really encouraged me to mess around. I do think it's pretty cool still, again, how easy it is to switch mid-game, because I feel like in other games it is so hard to do that. But I love the fact that like if the other team is just killing us with vehicles, you can jump into being an engineer, you can jump into being recon. Like I think that they have I think all the work that they put into this game really shines bright, dude. Like I have no problem with the money I spent on it. I'm going to get many, many, many hours of fun out of this beyond that. Like easily, like it's not even fair at that point. And I think the most interesting thing is I don't know if I'm going to jump into COD next month. Like I still feel like I'm going to be playing Battlefield.
We're going to play Warzone.
I mean, I will. It's not because I hate COD or I'm not abandoning it. I'm just saying this is that fun of a game that it's been well worth that time for sure.
Yeah. Can I air a grievance on Battlefield 2, Jose? I would say the maps. I feel like I'm playing the same maps. It doesn't. I feel like there aren't as many as it seems like I'm playing the same 4 maps, maybe 5, if that.
Probably the game type, right?
And I have it on a lot of different game types, and I feel like I'm still playing just a different, smaller version of the game. Like I'm playing the same Brooklyn, playing the same Baghdad, Iraq setting, whatever that one is, the Bazaar one. I'm playing the what's the other one? The mountain one. Like I don't know. It's like that's one thing I'll complain about, along with the progression. I feel is a little off, but it's go ahead, Bubble Boy.
One of the things you guys didn't mention, I wish there was a way to see which unlocks you got each time. So like if there was like a little
on a weapon,
yellow dot next to the weapon that said, hey, you have things you haven't looked at yet.
Yeah.
Because there's times where like I was using, like Jose said, because it's so easy to switch, I was like, I'm going to be an engineer while we're helping these tanks get up the mountain. Then once we get up there, I'm going to be assault to hold this spot. And then, it looks like I want to be support class right now. And I'm switching and I'm getting unlocks for all these different guns and classes. And then I go back and I'm like, and I know you can go back and look at the screen, but then I'm like, okay, so this one here, this one here, this one here. It should be so much more blatant and obvious. And I don't think that's asking too much either. That's not like a,
quick, like 30 seconds campaign so far impressions.
I liked it.
You're the one who played it.
Yeah, I finished it. I liked it.
No, I
played it on hardcore. And I took a great video. I don't know. Can I show you guys the video? Actually, I think I can. I'll pull it up. I'll show you how hardcore mode is. It's the easiest hardcore I've ever seen.
What do you guys think of like assault with the spawn beacon, and also recon? Like it's kind of pointless now without the spawn beacon, unless you're sniping. Unless you're Bacon staying back and sniping. I guess spotting.
Bacon doesn't stay back and snipe. Bacon snipes up close and personal. All right, Dan. Who do you think's on those freaking capture points with you? I don't have a 25%. Your stat, a 25% time on target if I'm
I don't think
hanging
you're
back
playing
19.
recon. I don't think you're playing recon when you're up there. But
Are you serious, bro?
He is,
Anyway-
because I'm
Oh my
reviving him as he
God.
drops there.
whenever I play with Bacon, I'm just telling you right now, he's sniping.
Mm.
He's straight up sniping. I'm gonna say it, Bacon.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it. I have to beg you to get on the objective.
Say what you want, Dan.
Go ahead, Bacon. What do you think of Battlefield? I know you love it.
I do love it. I have a serious problem with the party system.
Oh,
I have
preach.
It is. I cannot believe in the year of our Lord 2025 that we cannot have more than 4 people in a freaking party.
It's so unacceptable.
Like when you're the odd man out and you're like, you hear all your friends in Discord and 4-man squads having a great time and you're the 5th and you're just like, cool, I'm playing solo and listening. You do get into a game with these guys and you play one game and then the next game, it just splits you back up again and you're going different ways. It was pretty
Don't worry,
frustrating.
Bacon. You can just keep trying to join us every game. That's the solution.
That did suck the other night.
Like it is
T-Bone was
time.
on with us,
Right.
and we were
It
all
is
trying to-
time that Battlefield figures this out. Let us have a 32-person lobby and just make our team, the Nerd Chat team, one side, and we go fight a bunch of ponies on the other side.
They'll argue that that's what the server browser is for.
Who has time
And
to
renting
play the
a server.
Right. Who has time for that? Like I don't.
Rich people.
I guess.
So go to like second 35, Jose. And can you make it the whole screen?
Okay, guys, we are getting a live look at Bubble Boy's campaign gameplay on in hard difficulty. He's got a shotgun.
So I'm gonna run around to the right here. I'm gonna run up these stairs. Watch the bad guy at the top up, but he's getting caught on fire right now as we speak. But watch this guy. And tell me how hardcore this is.
Okay, he's running.
You see him with the flashlight?
I was just staring at him.
It's just not. It's not hardcore.
Yeah,
I think I died like 3 times.
Yeah, I played on the second hardest.
Okay, Jose, you can
difficulty.
end this.
I played on the second hardest difficulty, and I've had 1 death, and that was when I was just like YOLO.
Chance, what was your final playtime? I'm curious on the campaign.
Maybe 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was cool. It was good. It had all the
3 or 4
requisite
missions in.
everything you wanted. The only thing it didn't do that I wanted to see was helicopter or like fighter.
Ooh, the
jet
fighter jets again.
It did everything else except for that. So,
But like everybody else, I will agree progression is incredibly slow. I am a level 41 right now, and I still yet to unlock all the guns, and that's 36 hours of playtime. And I score a lot of freaking points, and I've played all the classes. I switch regularly, and I still haven't unlocked the last assault rifle. I kind of wish the battle pass was active right now so I could be doubly grinding, because when the battle pass comes out on the 28th, then I'm going to
be a little burned
grinding.
out. Yeah.
I'm going to be grinding again. But all in all, the battlefield moments are there. You can stand on a recon drone and be raised in the air by your friend, and you're on like a levitation platform. You can put the C4 on the drone and fly it to a tank and blow a tank up from above. That there's the destruction, shooting the big concrete culvert out of the air. I showed you guys that TikTok that you break the chains on that and drop that on a tank. It's going to kill. So the stuff that goes on in the game, that I got to give this engine super credit for, that they allow all this stuff. And it's not just, oh, that's out of bounds. There's so much to do in Battlefield. It's if you're a shooter, you're going to love the game. And unfortunately, I'm a shooter fan, and I absolutely love the game. So please, EA, figure out your party system. It is maddening. Separating friends and breaking up friendships since 20. When was the first online
Whatever the
Battlefield?
first one was.
Right, 2008, 2009.
Another gripe I have the game. Bacon said the progression, specifically weapon progression, that seems like it's taking forever to get unlocks for the guns. Like
I gotta get 50, 150 meter headshots to unlock the last sniper rifle. And some of these maps aren't big enough to allow 150 meter headshots.
You're
So I
using
don't
the
know.
rangefinder?
And one more
I am.
gripe.
I think
One more
so.
huge gripe. If you're going to play medic, you need to revive people.
That's fair.
All
fair.
people. If you see somebody saying medic, you go revive them. That is your job. That is your class. That is your role. I'm over it. So tired of the bad medics. Anything else quickly that we want to close on for what else we've been playing? I don't really need to add anything else. I'm ready to move on.
don't sleep on the campaign. I hope you didn't take.
You
that
know, I'm
from
going to.
Deja
I'm
Vu
just
said, There's some really cool set pieces and some really cool moments in it.
Gibraltar was
Deja,
awesome.
why would you spoil that moment?
It's not
That's a spoiler. That
was
is
probably in a
I had no
trailer.
idea there's a Halo jump out of a plane
It
mission.
was in the trailer. It had to.
Deja, that's a spoiler.
There's no.
Deja, stop.
I think that he's talking about
spoiling.
two different things. He's talking about like Halo, the video game.
Yeah, okay.
But then also what I've been playing, I started my very last for my Assassin's Creed rubric, Assassin's
Later,
Creed.
Dirk.
And see you, Dirk. Dear God, this game likes itself some self. I am 7 hours in, and I'm still only in Nawe. Like you start the first like.
Have you
5
seen the
minutes.
Assassin's Creed opening credits 7 hours in?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's great. It's overwhelming
Because I'm pretty
and,
sure it
like,
was 12 hours in Valhalla, if I'm remembering correctly, before you even
I-
saw Assassin's
yeah.
Creed Valhalla.
But I haven't played as Yasuke. Yasuke?
Yes.
Neither.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't played them as either.
Which is a little weird. I'm like, hey, when's he gonna pop in? I will say, and I'll keep this as spoiler free as possible. So there's like one assassination, but the first like true assassination was one of the coolest things of any Assassin's Creed that I've done. The way they set you up to do it, and it's so different than Mirage, where they have these little like sandboxes. Mirage was so excellent and well done, but this one was just really cool, and it made you think. It truly like gave you little puzzle to do. Also, this isn't part of my rubric because these games, for when they come out, are always incredible graphic wise, but this might be the best looking game I've ever seen.
The best looking game ever.
Yep.
Shadows looks
My PC 4070 Ti Super chugs along trying to get to I'm getting like 90 frames per second on just high, and then there's very high and ultra high settings, and it still looks absolutely fantastic. It's so gorgeous, it's so beautiful. And then last thing, because this also isn't in my rubric, but because it's usually so well done, but if it was, this might be the best music and sound design of any of the games. They have some like Kill Bill style banger slingers in there
with
that
Japanese
are
music. Yep.
so good and
Japanese
so well
voice.
done.
Yep.
And then when you play in immersive mode, which I hope you're doing, Bacon.
I ain't got time to read. I ain't got time
Try
to
to
read.
read.
Immersive mode just makes it so it's like, you know, it's all Japanese, and you're just reading the subtitles and stuff, which it truly does immerse me. I thought that was really cool. I wish all of those games were like that. So that's it.
Anything else? We're good, Bacon?
Yeah, no. With Assassin's Creed, I'm still not out of the first area. I have one more person to kill before I can move on. But I did find a loot cave in the first area that I can only access with what's the name, Yasuke.
Okay, I haven't found that yet.
Yeah, I've yet to even, because I have to pick something up and move something, and little Nawe can't do that. So the game is fantastic. If any of y'all are sleeping on it, you should definitely play it and not believe the outrage and the anger that came out for that game.
Chance or Bacon, did you guys play Tsushima on PC or no?
Yes,
I played it on PS4.
I played it on PC.
Bacon, visually, you think Tsushima prettier or this prettier?
It's
on PC.
They do other things because Tsushima does all that wavy grass and the wind and all that stuff. So it's different, but I think they're both equal. The engine on PC for Tsushima I thought was incredible.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I thought it was gorgeous.
I
That's why I'm
technically prefer the gameplay of Assassin's Creed because I can do more. I'm not stuck picking a stance and standing there and I got to fight this guy with this stance, or I just go in and go buck wild and cheat and fight and do whatever I can to win. So, but that's not taking anything away from Tsushima.
Yeah, and I want to clarify, when I say the best looking game top to bottom, what I mean is like the facial animations on Hellblade or Senua's
Shadows or
good gravy.
Senua's
Saga are better. I'm saying everything put together.
Yeah,
this
as
is
an
the best
overall
looking
package
game I've ever.
Yeah.
Between the fine details, the draw distances, the hair, The hair is incredible. I've never seen hair look so good in a game.
It's a fantastic game.
I'm excited to play it. I have it on
It's
PC. I just haven't.
so gorgeous. I do think, and I don't know, Bacon, how far if you're in so much. The seasons are changing very quickly, which is cool, and there are some gameplay mechanics behind it. The cutscenes in between when they change look real on my TV. I'm like, oh my god, that's a real picture.
Like when you go back to the hideout and it does the seasons changing and all that. Yeah, I tell that I sent you the screenshot with all the fire going off and the dude. It was just like it looks insane. Looks incredibly insane on the super ultra wide with all the foliage and vistas that are in it. So
Eric seems to agree with you guys because he said AC Shadows is one of the best looking games on the PS5 Pro. Ubisoft are masters of pisser technology. It's good to hear.
I don't know about pisser, but
I might Eric, I might just buy it on PlayStation, even though I have it on Steam.
Stop. And sorry, I meant to do this from the beginning. Huge shout out to Chipotle Bear because he bought this one for me. So thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, man. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
gentlemen, let's close.
Oh, I don't get to talk about what I played?
Oh shit!
I thought you were. I said anything about Battlefield. I didn't know you had something. Go ahead, Jose.
Oh, sorry. No, because I played a lot because I haven't been here in a while. So I did finish Chronos: The New Dawn. Really liked it. If you're looking for a spooky game for October, awesome. It's very much gameplay wise in the style of Dead Space. If you like Dead Space, which I do, you're gonna love Chronos. Story wise, it's a little different. It's like a time travel piece of it, some loops and stuff. And I overall really did enjoy it. But it was definitely it's that style, and there are creepy moments. It feels like true survival horror. There are definitely times where like ammo was scarce, lifing was scarce. I will say enemy variety was fine, but a little bit lacking by the end of the game. There just was not a ton of different people you're playing. But overall, really enjoyed it. Great story. Like I paid full price. I have no problem that I paid full price for it. I also finally jumped into Returnal. I had never played Returnal, but I had bought it like a year and a half ago. Cool. I like it. I don't know if I'll all the way get to the end. I don't have the same affinity for roguelites that Bacon does, but it's one of those where when I finished Chronos, Battlefield was like 2 days later, and I was like, I don't want to get deep into a game, so I can at least try this one, and I can say it looks absolutely stunning on the PC. Like,
did you like Hades, Jose?
I did like Hades, and I want to play Hades too. Like that's really in like my game stylistically. So I'm gonna probably download that for my Alex here. But I liked Returnal. It's not that I don't like it. It's a cool game. It's just I can see like in my first run, I got to the house the first time. Like I did pretty well, I think. So I'm
House is spooky.
So I'm enjoying it. But other than that, I obviously Battlefield 6 was the other big game that I played, having a great time there. We talked a lot about that. We've been watching a lot of movies. We went to the theater and saw Roofman. That's the one with Channing Tatum. Enjoyed it. Really cool story. It's cool that it's a real story. Obviously, if you're relatively normal, you're going to realize that it has to end in one specific way. So that's a little bummer because it would be cool if it didn't end that way. Other than that, just trying to watch a lot of spooky stuff. I had never seen Halloween 2 or 3. Like I've seen Halloween, the original, so many times. I had never seen 2 or 3. And I don't need to see them again. They were worth watching one time. Season of the Witch, which is number 3. I watch a lot of crappy movies. I really did not like Season of the Witch, and I really wanted to. I also started VHS Halloween. So if you've ever seen the VHS movies, they're like a found footage kind of movie where like they're little story vignettes and they're always done on like crappy camcorders. Some of them are really creepy. Some of them are not. Halloween one was really cool. It just came out on like Shudder. If you have Shudder, there are 2 stories I didn't love. One of them I like really almost had to turn off because it deals with like children and stuff. I really did not like that story, but there were a couple that were freaking awesome if you like horror stuff, especially around Halloween time. So just watching a lot of that stuff. I've been watching Halloween H2O. De Niro said the Ed Gein series. My wife watched that. I want to watch that. She really liked that. And so, it's just, it's my favorite time of the year watching all this kind of stuff on TV. And I don't have enough time to watch it all while I play games and stuff. So it's been great. So that is all I have, Dan. Sorry, I was quick. I just wanted to throw those out there.
You're good. Gentlemen, let's close the show like we always do with the best food.
It's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
I do it
We
wrong.
had this week. I'll go quickly. Went to Olive Garden for the first time in a long time. Went to the OG, had by Zuppa Toscana. Had my shrimp carbonara. It was just a great time. It was after Grayson's makeup soccer game. It was just a great night. Loved it. Great service, great food, great time. Shout out to the Olive Garden. That was easily the best food I had this week. That was just on Tuesday. Bumble Boy, what about you?
Did you get?
I didn't have any breadsticks, shockingly. I spent all my calories on the pasta. I ate the whole thing.
I guess pro strat.
Yeah.
Okay. I have so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. We went to
wait, Bubble Boy. My kids ate a bunch of the breadsticks, so they made up for me. There you go.
We went to La Loma, which is one of the fanciest Mexican restaurants in Colorado, and it is absolutely divine. It is
Elizabeth
so
Staple, right?
They have one in Parker and Castle Rock, and I think there's one downtown. It is just unbelievable. It's so incredible. So huge shout out to La Loma. Someday they'll sponsor us. And then this has been kind of top secret, but I am on a 2-day Summer of George right now.
You dog.
Yeah. So started.
I was in the pool.
Summer of George, for all you non-boomers out there, it's a reference to George Costanza. He has a Summer of George where he gets to eat and do whatever he wants.
Tell us
he has
why.
it off. So Chance has been off. He's been going crazy.
Fall break, and the in-laws are in town, and they were like, "Let's go to the mountains," and I was like, "Yes, but I have to be here for all these different reasons."
I can't go.
I missed the show. I had to sign for the Ally. Like I had a massage today. No big deal. We'll be there. So I was just like. So Summer George started with the Burrito Loco from Katrina's, which is the hot Cheetos, steak, nacho cheese, sour cream, absolutely incredible. Today I had the Cheetos buffalo mac and cheese, not the best, but it was limited time. So I was like, okay, it's worth trying. It's not bad. There's absolutely no spice to it. Lemon head, sweet tart ropes, and what am I forgetting?
Wow.
What did you think of those, by the way? They're fine, right? I wasn't blown away by them.
So
I won't get them again.
Here's what it is. I when you, just like a lemon head, you eat one or two and you're like, this is awesome. And then you walk away and you don't need more than that, which maybe there's a science to that it's like, hey, I don't need to eat 75 of these. And then the last thing, strawberries and cream fruity pebbles, which are on sale for $2.
Oh.
Not bad. I usually hate the derivative fruity pebble flavors, all the different things. I'm like,
just stick with the basics.
Nothing's gonna beat fruity pebbles ever, but these weren't bad, and they were so wickedly on sale. I was like, well, these are gonna be terrible, because I can't even give these things away. And they weren't bad. So,
all right, Bacon. You had a big week last week? Did you have to step back this week?
So funny story. We're sitting around, nothing to eat. Wife decided she wanted to order a pizza. She knows I love pizza, right? So she hops on Domino's website.
Yes, Pan. Tell me.
No, you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this, Dan. The story ends poorly. So she looks at it and goes, "Do you realize a large pizza at Domino's, a 14-inch large pizza at Domino's, is $19?" And I'm like, "You're
doing
high
wrong.
and on crack, right?"
That's
Hold on, let me get my story out. And so she goes, "I'm not gonna pay $19 for shit pizza." I'm like, "I agree." So she goes on Big Bill's website and figures out that their 16-inch large pizza is $2 more. So we're like, we can't put a price tag on the substantial raise in quality. So we go get it. And on the way home, she starts going math teacher. My wife is a math whiz genius. It's all she lives and breathes math. She wears math t-shirts. So she starts doing the math in her head. She's using pi squared. She's checking out the total circumference of a pizza. So she figured out, gentlemen, my wife has a master's. She knows what she's talking about. It cost 12 cents per square inch for that crap ass Domino's pizza. It is 10 cents a square inch at Big Bill's, which is substantially better pizza. Now she went back on and looked at all the 2 large pies for $12.
$7.99 carry out. Tell her to redo the math. Tell her to check her own math.
She built a pizza.
Check your math, Nell.
She built a pizza and said a large pizza with pepperoni and sausage. Just that. I don't need fun sticks and crazy banana bread and all. I just want a large pie. And a 14-inch is not large, gentlemen. I am sorry.
It's not large.
It's not shrinkflation.
No, that's been
freaking ridiculous.
That's gigantic.
That is freaking ridiculous. Shrinkflation. So I was gonna text the group and be like, "Hey, you guys realize you're paying 2 more cents?
Deja vu.
You're paying 2 more cents per square inch." But then she hopped on and saw that it wouldn't be a fair comparison because she didn't take advantage of the crazy Tuesday deal.
Deja vu said Domino's large any topping in app for pickup is $9.99. What WTF you talking about?
I'm telling you, she looked. I didn't order the damn pizza.
Yeah, well, she didn't look hard. It looks like that math degree isn't a reading degree.
You cannot put a price on the 100% better quality of pizza. So
Shut the
just saying.
up, Gary.
That's my story.
Now
And Big
go
Bill's
check
Pizza's
the
better.
app. For $7.99, you could have had 2 pizzas for the cost of one with a larger diameter and total area of pizza for less money. And you would have had more variety.
14 inches is not a large pizza.
So go
gentlemen.
back.
I'm sorry.
Go back.
16.
Go back and check the
then
math again. Go back.
Atomic Cowboy, their large is like 19 inches. Slices that are this big. bigger
Bacon
than
just
your head.
hates Domino's, you guys. He's an elitist. He lives in Highlands Ranch. He only eats expensive pizza. Let's be real. Jose, take it away. What's the
Banana
best
bread?
food you had?
That was hilarious. That was good.
I don't get it. What's
Bacon was
the
talking about
banana
banana bread. I was like, what pizza place is giving out
Just
banana
talking
bread?
about all the frills that draw you boomer parents
know.
in the door.
Oh, wait. I did want to mention Nissa had a blueberry muffin from Fuel America. That was her best food this week.
Nice. Deja
Blueberry
said
muffins are
Chipotle bowl.
Next week
Carne
I'm
asada.
trying. Next week I'm
I saw
trying
that.
Jets though.
Red chimichurri.
Oh yeah, that new salsa. I haven't been able to try that yet. I'm interested. I'm very interested. I gotta remember that. Nissa also says Domino's can't beat Fresh Ways. What the fuck is Fresh Ways, Nissa? We
Probably
don't have
way
that
better
out
than
here.
Domino's.
Gentle Stone, the best burger
Yeah.
I've ever had,
Listen to
especially at $8.99 a pound. When store 80/20 was $6.99. It's 900% more flavor value for the buck. You gotta
Sounds
love
like a
it,
math
Gentle
problem
Stone.
on a test. 900% at 80/20 for $8.99 a pound.
Now we'll
And I-
appreciate it.
And I
You
quit.
would.
No, mine
He means-
actually. I had a
He
pretty
means
simple
like
week.
lean meat when he says 80/20. I know what
No,
he's talking
I know exactly what that is. I got it. Pretty minimal. Something I haven't had in literally years at this point. I went and went on my day off because I needed something I could eat quick in between rounds of Battlefield. I got a 20-piece McNugget, and I just want to give a shout out to McDonald's for
Sweet
bringing
and
back
sour.
the Monopoly. Monopoly's back at McDonald's, and they finally do it in the app now, so you don't have to keep the pieces. You just scan them and you throw them away, and it
But-
saves in the app.
Where's the fun in that?
Well, if you lose it, that's
in keeping
not
the
fun.
pieces, right?
And then other than that, we back to that Sencali Mexican in
Sencali.
Littleton. Super good, dude. If
Where is
you're in
this?
Littleton, it's on Main Street. It's right next to the pho place for real. Or like it's
In
right by Denver
downtown
Beer Company.
Old Littleton.
Yeah, like on the Main Street, just up the
Yeah.
street from the
just from
Melting
Melting Pot. Yeah,
Pot. Yeah.
I play basketball over there, Jose.
Dude, try it out. And honestly, I would take Allie and the kids. Our kids love the food there. And if you like margaritas, like it's a great place to go. Sencali Mexican. That's really it, man. Other than that, just like food at home, and it was a busy week last week, so picking up small stuff here and there, but nothing crazy. Yeah.
Hello, fellow old Todd Oxtra. Todd Oxtra coming in saying the Bengals 30, Steelers 24. Is it almost over, or is it still going on?
No, it's still going.
Well, then
Wow.
4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Todd, don't tell me that unless they won. We need the Steelers to lose.
and the Steelers are going to get the ball back now.
Todd, yeah, come on, Todd.
But it's Aaron Rodgers. Who cares about that guy?
It's the battle of the
I do.
Graybeards.
The icy hot ball. Come on. Gentlemen, this has been the Nerd Chat episode 233. I had a great show tonight. I enjoyed talking to you guys about Todd, you missed out on the dual simultaneous ROG Xbox Ally X's. We had
Ready to
go
go.
back and watch it on the VOD. We talked about free games on
Bacon.
Prime Gaming. For some reason, we talked about Street Fighter burgers in Japan. We had great questions from the audience that fueled the show tonight. I really appreciate it. We also talked about Battlefield 6 as well. My name is Daddy Diwali. You can follow me at Daddy Diwali across all social media. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast everywhere. Shout out to our chat tonight. This was an extra fun show. Everyone was super engaged. I really appreciate that. Jose, where can people find you?
You can find me at Chipotle Bear everywhere, but for the next couple days, you can find me on that couch over there playing this new handheld. I've been installing games left and right. I got Silk Song on here, ready to rock, man. So I can't wait to talk about it next week. But other than that, two last quick things. One, shout out to
We're
everybody.
going to get
here.
to the shout.
We are
Short,
officially
sorry,
at
short.
470 subscribers.
Oh my
as
gosh,
of
we're getting
today.
close. I
We
gotta
are
start planning.
We're 30 away from our 8 JVC challenge for Dan and Ains and Eric.
Ains, start getting ready.
The other thing I do want to shout out, I have missed it for almost 2 weeks now because I've been on the show. Our giveaway, care of Mr. Freight Conductor, for our free copy of Expedition 33. It's a Play Anywhere Gold Edition. Here's what I thought I would do. So I was going to pull up the comments, and instead of doing just the random wheel, I was going to read the comments, and you pick the best costume. I'm not going to tell you the names. Right, we only had 8 people apply because it was a chaotic week. I'm sorry about that. But here are the costumes you can choose from. The question was, if you could be a costume of any character for Halloween, no budget, what would you pick? So these are your choices. I would be the Challenger MT600 series from Farming Simulator 2025. I would be the Peggle Ball from Peggle, the things you shoot at. I would be Indiana Jones for sure, bullwhip hat and all the accessories. Okay. I would be the Gears of War full fit with working lights and iconic Lancer. I would be Halo 3 Master Chief armor. Is that what it says? Hang on. I would go full furry Banjo-Kazooie with super realistic fur and a live bird on my shoulder. Oh. Or I have either Oedipus Asartes from 40K, Warhammer 40K, or full-on video game character Chamber from Valorant. Those are your choices. So each of you gets a vote, or you can decide as a committee who would you think is best costume there.
My vote is a random number generator. This is too hard for me to pick.
I like the Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, I like
Me
the
too.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Because you went hard with the
And
live
with the
bird.
furry.
Yes.
It said furry.
Yes.
Well, actually, no, the Farming Simulator
Gotta
one was
feed
good
the
too.
bird. Keep it
I
happy.
like Banjo too, but I know who they are, so that's biased.
Wait, who is it? Is it someone we know?
It's not Hemo Core Kid 939. Officially, you are a winner. I will reach out to you on YouTube and send you the code. Shout out to our people in the chat. Little Drummer Boy, Jeff, De Niro was in there. Freight was in there.
Jeff.
General Stone was in there, and then a bunch of people we didn't know. So shout out to everybody for that giveaway. I think we're going to have one here again in November, December for a little bit of a bundle of games, but I got to work on that a little bit. But other than that,
Rigged. Sorry, Diego.
Which one was yours?
I think Diego was probably the Gears of War.
he was Gears of War.
Sorry,
He's
Rick.
exactly
Sorry,
That was my
Diego.
second
I didn't
choice.
know. Oh, wait, I changed my vote. Oh, so sorry, Emotionless Taco, you too. Never heard that one.
Anyway, so shout out to everybody
Steelers
for
just
the show.
scored. There you go.
There you go. That's my stuff for today.
Ray, where can people find you?
You can find me not playing objectives in Battlefield, apparently. You can find me only sniping from
only snipes, you
3,500
guys.
meters away. I am an exceptional
Or he's
sniper.
flying his drone.
He's shooter
I'm
out
not
there.
going to lie, I'm an exceptional sniper. You can find me on Twitter, because Twitter is where all the hate is. And currently watching my Jazz in their final preseason game right now.
Good luck with that. And Bubble Boy and Sam, where can people find you?
On the battlefield and on a couch playing the Ally, baby.
All right. As always, handheld gaming, ROG, Xbox Ally lovers, Xbox Ally X. See you online.
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 Did you know that a young boy drowned the year before those 2 others were killed? The counselors weren't paying any attention. They were making love while that young boy drowned. His name was Jason.
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast, is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy Diwali across all social media. The assistant to the co-host is Jose Martinez, and you can follow him at Chipotle_bear. The assistant to the co-host is Chance Siegel, and you can follow him at BubbleBoyN7. The intern to the assistant to the co-hosts is Jason Jarrett, and you can follow him at XBaconGaming. You can also follow the show at The Nerd Chat across all social media. And as always, see you online.